Dear friends, we're today Tuesday, September 1st, the 12th of Elul. We're within 18 days of Rosh Hashanah, the high holidays. We're Inspiration Series number 132. And as we said that we will be talking about ideas to reflect in the lead up to the high holidays, to inspire ourselves and how we use these last days of the year. I want to touch upon one thing which is actually connected to what we read in this week's Torah portion. And that is that it is very important as we try to reflect on our year to understand what are the things we excelled in, what are the things that we didn't do so well or perhaps even failed. It's first important to really know yourself well, because success and failure is based on who we are. You know, if someone is not a great athlete and wonders why they're not as great as the best basketball or hockey player or soccer player, they're just fooling themselves. They're not, it's not in their league. It's not who they are. And so too, you open up a newspaper and you see the next billionaire and you wonder how come you're not there. It may not be in your league for many reasons. And therefore, instead of getting upset and angry and wondering why the world is not fair, it's very important to really know who you are. And very often, we know our faults. We try to hide from them. We try not to bring them up and not to dwell on them. But inside, most of us know our faults. But how many of us give ourselves credit for our strengths? Did you ever try to listen to a recording of your voice? Then you wonder, who is that talking? That person doesn't sound good. We have a very hard time recognizing ourselves specifically for our strengths. And we are our own worst enemies. And even when we get compliments from others, we downplay them. It's not true. You're being nice. You're just being politically correct. It's so important for us to know not only our faults, but to know our qualities as well, to know our strengths. And when you have a true view of yourselves, your strengths and your weaknesses, then you can start assessing how you have fared in the past. And secondary, what are your potential for accomplishment in the future? And it's a famous statement of Reb Zusha of Anapoli, one of the great Hasidic masters, well-known, always trying to inspire people to greatness, to serve Hashem better. And he once said that I am not worried after 120 years when I stand in front of the heavenly court that they're going to challenge me. How come, Zusha, you were not like Moses or King David or other great Jews? I have only one concern. They're going to ask me, Zusha, we put you down in this world with a certain set of tools, skill sets, abilities. How come you weren't Zusha? How come you weren't the full person you were capable of being? So that's the only question I worry about. So in the steps to assess yourself, get to know yourself. And for this, we often need outside help. It's very important to have a mentor who you can talk to, who likes you, is interested in you, is looking out for your best, knows you well without your subjectivity. So they'll see clearly your strong points as much as they'll see your weak points. When you have that mentor, that mashpia, that rav, you're in a different space. In life, you got to be vulnerable. All good things and great things happen in vulnerability. Relationships, business developments. You got to be vulnerable. You got to be ready to open up. It's not about ego. Put your ego aside. Be real with someone. Don't go talking about it on talk radio and on all these TV shows where you just bare yourself, which is just entertainment. And it actually is very destructive. Talk to someone who you trust, you have confidence in, you look up to, and they will help you assess yourself well. At least bounce off of them what you think. You'll get a real answer. And that's the beginning of the process. So have a great day. God bless you all.